Call this meeting of Ohio County Fiscal Court to order on this 14th day of April, 2026 at 5 p.m. We're going to start by asking Brother Ryan Himes to come forward, lead us in a prayer and a pledge to the flag.
Let's pray. God, we thank you for all that you do in our life. We thank you for this day that you have made. We thank you for your grace and your goodness, God, how you watch over us and you love us and take care of us. You heal us. God, today I pray for our leaders. I pray for our president, God, that you would be with him and give him wisdom and knowledge. I pray with those leaders tonight who will make decisions on behalf of us and our county. Lord, I pray that you'd give them the wisdom, the guidance, and patience, and the knowledge to make the right decisions, godly decisions, God. And Lord, we turn to you, and we ask you just to be in our midst and presence tonight, and may everything that's said and done be pleasing to you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Next we have, you see that? I'll put him around the speaker.
Just press Charlie.
Charlie Shields.
There you go.
So he won't be in the picture. Who's taking pictures? Dustin, you gonna be able to get pictures for us?
I'm having technical difficulties at the moment.
Candace, you want to take them and then send them, share them with Sonia?
You want us to come up there and judge? Or we
Please, yeah, come over and stand right behind me.
I should have worn my shirt into the car. I should have worn my shirt up there into the car.
Go over here and stand right in around me. Come on, Charlie. Come,
Okay,
Charlie.
gotcha.
Yeah. As many of you may know or may not, this is Autism Awareness and Acceptance Month. And we're going to do a proclamation tonight. Sonia's going to read it, and then we will sign it and take pictures.
Whereas autism spectrum disorder is a developmental condition that affects communication, social interaction, sensory processing, and behavior, impacting individuals and families throughout Ohio County and across the nation. And whereas autism affects approximately 1 in 36 children in the United States, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. And whereas individuals with autism contribute unique strengths, perspective, talents, and abilities that enrich our schools, workplaces, and community life. And whereas increasing public awareness helps promote understanding, early identification, and access to supportive services. And whereas fostering acceptance and inclusion ensures individuals with autism are respected, valued, supported, and given equal opportunities to participate fully in community life. And whereas a compassionate and informed community strengthens safety, belonging, and quality of life for individuals with autism and their families. Now therefore, I, David Johnston, Judge Executive of Ohio County, Kentucky, do hereby proclaim the month of April as Autism Awareness and Acceptance Month in Ohio County, Kentucky, and encourage all citizens to promote understanding, inclusion, acceptance, and support for individuals with autism and their families throughout our community each year.
And we'll sign this. We'll do 2 copies. Make sure you get my best side, Candace. Thank you.
Can you give me the names?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Charlie, you know how everybody's standing together. Okay.
Charlie.
Yep.
Charlie.
Thank y'all so much for coming. Haven't seen you for a long time. How have you been? How are you?
Thank you, sir.
Well, thank you.
Aw,
Thank you.
thank you, sweetheart.
I'll get that from here in a little while.
Okay.
So, I know he's doing that. I'm going to hand these out. So, what we've started is Ohio County Safety Lifeline. for this. And what this is designed for is to put bracelets on somebody in case they get lost, and we can find them a whole lot quicker. So I'm gonna pass this out to everybody. If you'd like to donate or sponsor one, feel free to get with one of us, and we would love to have it. And we've done a survey, we've probably got around 85 who's willing, already want one of these bracelets. And anybody who's been around emergency services, know we have these all the time. Thanks, Judge, thanks, Court.
Thank y'all so much for coming. And we do appreciate you guys a lot that you helping with this cause. Next we have library folks. Come on up here.
Oh, no.
Hi there. How are you? How you doing? How are you doing? Hi. Who's that? Hey, John.
I'm the thorn among the roses.
Yeah. Well, this is our folks from our library, which we're so proud of. We're so proud of our library. It's second to, there's nothing better around than we've got in our library. There's none other better than ours. We're really proud of it. So right now we're going to do proclamation for Library Week 2026.
Whereas libraries spark creativity, fuel imagination, and inspire lifelong learning, offering a space where individuals of all ages can find joy through exploration and discovery. Whereas libraries serve as a vibrant community hubs, connecting people with knowledge, technology, and resources while fostering civic engagement, critical thinking, and cultural enrichment. Whereas libraries provide free and equitable access to books, digital tools, and innovative programming, ensuring that all individuals, regardless of background, have the support they need to learn, connect, and thrive. Whereas libraries partner with schools, businesses, and organizations to maximize resources, increase efficiency, and expand access to essential services, strengthening the entire community. Whereas libraries empower job seekers, entrepreneurs, and lifelong learners by providing access to resources, training, and opportunities that support career growth and economic success. Whereas libraries nurture young minds through story times, STEAM programs, and literacy initiatives, fostering curiosity and a love of learning that lasts a lifetime. Whereas libraries protect the right to read, think, and explore without censorship, standing as champions of intellectual freedom and free expression. Dedicated librarians and library workers provide welcoming spaces that inspire discovery, collaboration, and creativity for all. Whereas libraries, librarians, and library workers across the country are joining together to celebrate National Library Week under the theme, Find Your Joy. Now therefore be it resolved that I, David Johnston, Ohio County Judge Executive, proclaim April 19th through the 25th, 2026 as National Library Week. During this week, I encourage all residents to visit their library, explore its resources, and celebrate all the ways that the library helps our community find joy.
Thank you, Sonny. And so now we'll sign it into effect here. Melanie, can you remember how everybody's standing so you can make us a note of?
Yes.
Please.
Yeah.
I know,
a picture and, yeah.
I know John's on the end. I remember that part.
Take 1 minute, I'll send it to you. That way you'll remember. Perfect. Perfect. Thank you.
You will give her a copy.
Yeah.
There's your copy.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank y'all so much.
Thank you.
We are really proud of you.
Thank you.
Folks, you have the March 24th minutes before you. We'll need a motion and a second to approve those minutes.
So moved.
Motion by Larry Morphew,
Second. There you go, Mike.
second
Right before him, Bo Bennett.
Okay.
second by Bo Bennett to approve the minutes. Is there any discussion, corrections, or additions? Discussion, corrections, or additions on the minutes? If there are none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, like sign. The minutes are approved. Now you have before you the bills, claims, payments, and transfers.
I'll make a motion to accept.
Motion by Jason, second by Bo. Is there any discussion on the bills, payments, and transfers? Any discussion? Been any discussion on the bills, claims, payments, and transfers? Being none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. The bills are paid. Before you have the treasurer's March 2026 financial statement. We need the knowledge that it has been presented.
I'll make the acknowledgement.
Motion by Jason,
I'll second.
second by Dale. Is there any discussion or questions for the treasurer? Being none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. The clerk's March 2026 financial report, do we have that?
Yes, it's in the
It's in the
packet.
packet. Same deal, we need to acknowledge it, that we got it.
I'll make a motion to acknowledge the clerk's.
Motion by Michael.
26.
Second.
Second by Larry. Got it. Any discussion? Being none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. That motion carries. Next, we have a OCEDA loan. The OCEDA board met, when was it, Christina?
It was last Friday, the 10th.
Met the Friday the 10th and approved this. And they're very excited about getting this new business on the floor. It's on the run, it's going to employ a few people. And it's going to be something great to have. And it's well secured, is that right, Christina?
Yes, Judge, it's well secured. I sent over a loan summary for y'all to look at.
Yes.
Just want to make sure you got it.
Yes.
Okay, so if you've already reviewed it, the project, it's called the Cracked Egg. It'll be a mobile food trailer serving breakfast only from, I think they plan to start business around 5 a.m. until just before noon. So they're focused on the workforce, local workforce, parents and kiddos heading to school, and just people around the county that enjoy a home cooked country breakfast. So they plan to, at first it'll be working out how everything works best. But they do plan to focus in areas where there are a lot of workers. So like here in Hartford, over by the hospital, just different places around the county.
How many dollars is this for?
This is for just the purchase of the food trailer.
No, I mean, how much is this loan for?
$42,000.
$42,400.
Thank you.
Do what? 42.
I see it on the paper, but I want it said out loud. So.
Yeah, so that's the terms.
It's in
The
the
terms are the purchase of the food trailer, $42,400. OCEDA will be the primary on the lien, and then it'll be a 7-year term.
And they did take out the operational cost. Okay.
Yeah, it's just straight for the,
Straight for the
Yes.
for the property.
No, first. Jason, since you're representing us on the OCEDA board, would you like to make that motion?
I'll go ahead and make the motion, because we are first on the property. They did take out, originally the loan was more, but we the upfront operational cost, because there wasn't anything we could have on that or take on that as a first or second, so we asked that be removed. So right now, it's just for the property only, the trailer, I guess. And $42,400. I'll make a motion that we accept that project.
Do I have
and
a
we
second?
are first.
I'll make a second for the purchase of the trailer.
Second for Michael.
Like, I do have a question for discussion. You said the upfront cost was laid out, but has the owner of this new business been approached on with the secondary offer?
yeah, they accepted the counter offer.
Okay, all right, thank you.
We kind of changed some things. We purchased the stuff kind of out front for them, and we don't like the upfront costs there's nothing we can go back and get on that.
Exactly.
Money, it's lost, and So at least we have the trailer, we can go after and a few other things.
Oh, yeah. The board really considers it a very well-planned project, and they're excited for it. We just had to make sure everything balanced out.
I got a question.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
got a question. What about the equipment on it? Who's,
It's listed in the.
That,
and we got two on.
It's listed in the proposal.
Yeah, right here.
we got all the physical
It's,
stuff.
that's the whole, the security on the 42,000.
Any other questions or discussion? Being none, all in favor say aye. Opposed, like sign. We've approved it, and we do know, one advantage we have when one of those comes to us, that we know that the OC, the board, has been over it thoroughly before, and staff as well, you and Jason. So we know it's well looked after before we get it.
Thank y'all.
Thank you. We have another, this one's a formality, we do it every year. This is where we can take the RDAP funds, which is from TVA, and use them to pay our water project, our water debt each year. And it is it's formality, we need the motion. So
I'll make a motion since I'm on the IDA board for that, to take the 80,000 to make our water payment for the annual water payment.
Okay, need a second.
Second, sorry.
Second by Bob. Is there any discussion on that? It is something we have to do every year. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. That one's done. The next one we have, I'm going to call on Justin in a second, but we've already had the first reading of ordinance 2026-3, the responsible bidder ordinance, which is I'll read the heading on it. An ordinance establishing responsible bidder requirements for Ohio County funded construction projects in excess of $40,000, which also happens to be our bid threshold. We passed the first reading unanimously. Justin, you said you added or changed one line?
Yeah, Justin Miller, who's the one that proposed this originally with the board, requested just an addition, which was more of a standard bid package inclusion, which is, if you'll see page 5, it starts on page 5. This would be inserted within any bid over the $40,000, where the contractor would provide this information to the court to determine whether they're a responsible bidder, consistent with the ordinance. And so that was placed on as an addendum.
Thank you. Is there a motion and a second for the second reading? We've already done the first reading. Larry, would you like to do that? You've sort of been on this from the beginning.
Yeah, I'll make the motion.
Motion by Larry Morphew,
Second.
second by Michael McKinney. Is there any further discussion? Being none, roll call, please.
Bullock,
Yes.
Bennett,
Yes.
Johnston,
Yes.
Bevan,
Yes.
Morphew,
Yes.
McKinney.
Yes.
So I need to sign this now, right? Right here, I'm gonna sign it and hand it to you. Last meeting, we opened the bids for the annual ambulance service. We didn't act on it because we wanted to review all the bids closely. And now I think we're ready to do that. And this is, we've done it, and I guess I'm going to call on Michael McKinney to see if he will make the motion to accept that bid.
I'd like to make the motion that we accept ComCare for our upcoming contract for our ambulance service.
I'll second the motion.
Okay. Any other discussion? Since this is a big thing, let's roll call it too.
I think Jim wants to do it.
I just wanted to point out to the court, part of this is our truck replacement. We've gotten somewhat behind. We've only replaced 2 trucks since 2019. we typically put about 190,000 miles on the fleet annually. So take all of our trucks and total miles. So typically with a chassis, we see a significant decrease in dependability after about 100,000 miles on a truck. And so ideally where we're always at is when we get a truck close to 200,000 miles, we're looking to either replace it or remount it, which is just to put a new chassis under the existing box that you all bought in the past. Currently, of our 5 ambulances, 3 of them are over 200,000 miles. 2 of them are approaching 300,000. So what we need to keep in mind, that means we've got 2 trucks under 200. So if one of them trucks is down for routine maintenance, there's a 50% chance if somebody has to go to Louisville on an emergency run, they're gonna do it in a truck that I don't really feel comfortable sending them in currently. We found historically that once you get over that 200,000 mark, your chances of having a breakdown increase, no matter how much you work on a truck. You just have an increase for that. So we also get money from the state, Kentucky Board of EMS, grants toward buying trucks.
Right.
We're at a point right now that we've got money that me and Kenny was talking about. This was in last year's proposal that we remount a truck. I think we've got to spend that money by July 1st or June 30th, or we're going to lose it.
Can you go ahead and get one order? I mean, can you get one in by then?
No, but here's what I think we can do, Judge. I think we can let bids for a remount, and these remounts take a long time. It'll be very late in this coming fiscal year before it would be done. Almost probably this time next year or later. But they've been really good about letting us make a down payment of the $10,000 on the chassis early in the process, which the state will accept, and then we would apply next year's $10,000 toward the truck when it is finally done. But we're at a point that we really need, and I want to talk to you guys just a little about that. Normally, if we buy 3 trucks every 4 years, we usually stay in pretty good shape. At post-COVID, we had problems everywhere. It's taken them a lot longer to build trucks, so everybody's got some behind, so it's not just Ohio County. But we're probably looking at having to remount a truck a year for the next 3 or 4 years just to get caught back up to where we need to be. So I just want to put that out there.
What is a remount cost now, though?
They're up. We used to be able to buy a truck for about 160 and remount for about 100, okay? Now, a remount is about 160 and a new truck's about 220. And it's nothing fancy. It's the same truck we've used here for 24 years. Now, the good thing is the boxes you all have bought in the past, you've invested in a good ambulance module, the box. Those can be remounted. They're in good shape. So I don't foresee, unless, you know, we have
We don't have one under order. Do we have one on order now?
No, sir.
I thought we did. We actually approved it last year for you to order
Yeah.
one.
It never went up for bids, though.
Okay.
So we've got to, I really would like to ask the court if they do that tonight so we can start that process.
Well,
So we don't lose that $10,000.
let's set this agreement, and then we'll go to get a motion to, ask for a motion to, or advertise for bids for that.
Okay, that's great. Is there any other questions the court have for me? I appreciate y'all's time.
Okay, roll call.
Bullock,
Yes.
Bennett,
Yes.
Johnston,
Yes.
Biven,
Yes.
Morphew,
Yes.
McKinney.
Yes.
Comcare, we appreciate you guys. We're very proud of you. We're so proud of our ambulance service, and hope you continues to keep us proud.
All of our employees are from Ohio County, and that's something that we struggle with in other counties, and those counties struggle, I should say. It's really good when your whole workforce, we've got 35 people working here in the county that work here in the county, that are from here in the county. Young lady that just come up, Olivia, she just started with us. She's actually working at another location waiting for an opening to come up here. So not only do we have the 35 working here, we've got 3 or 4 that work elsewhere and are waiting for openings here.
Right.
So trying to be a good steward here for the county workforce as well.
Guys, we'd already done this, but I guess we didn't specifically tell them to advertise for bids. But in the fiscal year we're in, we'd actually committed to an ambulance. So if we could have a motion for him to go ahead and advertise for bids, and then it'd be quite a while before we have to pay it.
I make a motion.
Now, are we making the motion for an ambulance or a remount?
A remount.
A remount, okay.
Larry made the motion.
Second.
Second by Bo. Is there any further discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. Motion carried. Get it in the newspaper.
I'll get with you on that.
Sonia, yeah. Get us the specs, what you want, what needs to say in the ad.
We'll take care of that, Judge.
How's, next, it's pretty much a formality too, but we skipped a year some time ago on it. But GRAD pays for transportation for the seniors on certain specific things. It's connected with our senior center. It doesn't cost us anything. The money comes from GRAD, but we've got to approve this contract with GRIDS. And this resolution just allows me to sign the contract, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, yes. So I would love for a move for that.
I'll make the motion.
Motion with Jason.
Is there a limit of how much the Title III funds we receive from the federal government, or is there a certain?
Well, yeah, it's budgeted. We don't have a say-so on how much it is.
Okay.
But it'll go through and whatever it is, it'll be between them and it'll come through us on picking the people that needs the transportation. But then it goes back to Audubon area that runs grids.
Second.
Okay, a second by Bo. Any more discussion? Being none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. Motion carries. Each week, each court meeting, we're asking for one of our leadership team. Did I skip something?
You missed the housing.
Oh, my goodness, I'm sorry. Come on up, Charlie. Michael, you're up. The housing development, we're gonna do a resolution so y'all can apply for money for housing, correct?
That's correct. So the county has to establish a resolution in regards to be able to accept the funds from federal and state funding through grants and so forth. So we have written this resolution in regards to delegating the judge executive, whoever that is currently as well as future, to be able to accept those funds. So do I need to read this?
No,
Or just talk about section one?
just the summary of
All
it.
right,
and
okay, so a resolution of fiscal court of Ohio County, Kentucky authorizing the designation of a representative for the Ohio County Housing Development Committee for the purpose of executive documents related to housing development funding and applications. This is the Ohio County Fiscal Court hereby designates the Ohio County Judge Executive as authorized representative for the purposes of executing any and all documents, arrangements, contracts, certifications, and applications necessary to the purpose of housing development funding opportunities on behalf of the Ohio County Housing Development Committee and Ohio County. This is resolution 2026-4, and I'd like to make a motion that we accept this resolution.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Dale. That's a good thing. I really appreciate the housing committee working on this. Seems like we're getting somewhere. We know there's a need.
I want to thank Christina for her hard work on this.
Yeah.
This wouldn't have been done as timely without her.
Okay, any more discussion? Being none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. Now then, I'll get back to where I was starting to introduce Charlie. Every meeting, we're going to have one of our leadership team members in to give us a report. And this time, it's our emergency management. And another time, he may come back on his other job. But right tonight, I want him to report on emergency management.
That means if I come back to all of them, nobody else is going to speak, Judge, so just keep that in mind.
Just the litter bait will be the only other we do. They'll be this fall sometime.
So first of all, let me thank everybody who helped in the last snowstorm we had, because that snowstorm was probably, even though we lived through the 2009 ice storm, we delivered over 100 cases of water and over 50 cases of MREs. I even called Jason, Bo, and Dale, and I even got Tracy out on his little green tractor up there at Fortsville to help us out. So I do thank everybody. And we, with nurses and everything, we traveled 20 nurses back and forth from Owensboro to Ohio County, from Med Center back into Ohio County during that time. And all the snow up till then, it was something else, because I think there was more people who needed more things And I guess with me saying that, some people got prepared, some people did not get prepared for it. Judge also wanted me to comment on the FEMA side of everything. Everybody knows the government shut down, so all of our FEMA work, money we're getting back has kind of been put on hold. I do have a list here I'll hand out to y'all, what we received back up to date and what we still got out to be received back. Then I'll go over it once I give everybody a list. Justin, while you're up here, I'll give you one, too, sir.
Yeah, appreciate it.
So if you look on the side that has the Ohio County solid waste at the top of it, that was the February flooding. To date, we received back, and all that work has been done, completed. We received back $396,710.56. If you flip over on the back side of it, that's the April flooding. To date, we have received back $292,493.03. Now, there's still money out there that's been on hold from the federal government because the government shut down. We don't know how long that's going to take. I've been told 6 to 8 months up to a year. We do not know. And it's still out there is $310,485. What is still owed to us. So that's kind of where we're at on the FEMA funds by federal government and us.
We really appreciate that, too. You do a good job on getting that in.
With that being said, I do got one more thing before I see if anybody got any questions. I know we're in kind of a crisis on our budget and everything, but also with that being said,
I know you wouldn't
What do you
do
want?
without asking.
no, I'm gonna leave this 100% on y'all. Make sure I didn't do that. Yeah, that one back. This is we have 19 weather sirens in Ohio County. With that being said, every year we contract a company to come in, service them, fix them, if they need to be fixed. With that being said, it costs us $450 to pay for this company per site to come in and repair them. We do got some weather sirens that are down right now. Bo Bennett's got one that in Mike Henry's down. Beaver Dam has one. I think up in Dale's area, he's got one. And there is a couple of them down. To get them fixed and get them back up is $8,550. We've been doing this for the last few years. We get them to come in, Federal Signal, they come in, service them, grease them, make sure they're up and running and everything, and they get them back. Usually we have a little extra funds here or there to make that happen. I know we don't this year, so I'm kind of at a standstill.
Okay, can we take this under advisement until, for a few days, and Candy and I can mastermind it and bring it back to the next court meeting?
Mike Henry.
No, what's the cost to fix the 3 right now? Is that, because the service is that 8?
I can ask them, I know what you're gonna ask, I can ask them if they'll come in here and do 1 or 2. I don't know, I'll call them tomorrow and find out.
That'd be great.
I never asked them to do that, because they come in out of Ohio,
Yeah.
and they try to hit all 19 of them in 2 days.
Have them check on mine too.
Well, just in case, you know.
Somebody turns it off all the time.
When you're saying they're down, explain to me.
I mean, they're
They're not
turned off.
working.
I've turned them off because there's parts that are missing, we can't get them. This company is the only company, and the other one is out of somewhere else that can fix them. Larry's got one in Cromwell that I go down there and turn off all the time, cause it goes off all the time. I just don't know why, and they gotta come back in and fix it. So, and Bo's got one, Dale's got one, so.
I'll make a motion that we table this to the next meeting. We'll have to give us some time to talk that over.
Okay.
Have a second?
Second.
On first say aye, that means you put it on the agenda next time, Sonia. Aye. And Candy and I will review it on the emergency fund. It should be paid from that,
I suppose how much is in that?
tax in the emergency fund. That we pay the fire departments out of and everything.
Is there enough in there?
We don't know yet, we'll have to look.
Look at that.
We got to investigate it. Don't let me forget that, okay?
Thanks, Charlie.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Charlie.
Thank you. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. Motion carries. Now we're going into committee reports. We had a committee report, we had a wage, elected officials wage meeting again this afternoon. And I think we have a recommendation from that committee. And I believe, Michael, you was kind of the head of that committee up.
Yes, after our last meeting, we had made some changes, but we actually revisited after getting some numbers that we didn't have at the previous meeting. We revisited that, and there's been actually a little bit of an oversight of the fiscal court for several years, but we would like to make a motion to raise the coroner salary to $26,000, which is a $6,000 increase from what we just recently discussed.
Do I have
I'd
a
like to
second?
make that in the form of a motion for the 2027, starting that year after the election, and our new coroner is brought into office. The salary will start at $26,000.
Do you have a second?
I second.
Got a second all over the place.
Larry Moore for you was first.
All right.
I'll let him have it.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, like sign. Motion carries. We need to, however we did it before, we got to do the same documentation. Whatever we did on the wage scale thing,
Okay.
the document. And of course, attach it to the minutes,
Okay.
and also attach that one on the housing grants to the minutes. We probably would anyway.
Yeah.
So it makes me feel good if I can think of something. You've done it anyway, but. Is there any other committee reports? Any other committees report? I know the OC board met for that loan, so that was one, I know they met. And Dustin, you got anything, Larry? Anything on the committees that you are on, the Jerusalem Ridge or anything? Okay. All right, well, we're going to magistrates. We're going to start with District 1, Michael.
Well, back to committee reports. So we haven't met for a while, but I will have to say that I'm getting a lot fewer calls on internet. But there's more people getting service,
Yeah,
so the calls
every day.
have subsided somewhat. If you don't have internet, you call Dustin, right?
Yeah.
You got his phone number?
I'm not gonna give his phone number.
You don't need to make it official.
I will give my phone number out. If you're still struggling with internet, you can call me, because I do have some numbers that I can maybe relay to you, and it might help you get some answers. 270-256-2268 is my number. I'd like to go back to the housing committee. I want to thank Christina again for all her hard work, but if anyone interested in helping us with that, the same phone number, give me a call or call Christina at the hub and let her get you on the list to invite you to our next meeting. It is a committee meeting, but right now we are a little bit short on committee members. We would really like to entertain some new people to give us some new insight on development and ideas for our county and safe affordable housing. And that's all for the first district.
I'll tell them.
Okay.
And again, appreciate that, but you know, if I'm interrupted, I'm sorry, but I got to tell you this. The next meeting we have, one of our businesses here in the county has a new product that's Dunaway Timber Company, and it is grilling, with pellets. Grilling with wood pellets, and he's gonna cook us some food, and right after a court meeting next time, we'll meet out on the front porch for food.
Alan, you get your snacks.
Yeah. Yeah, finally got it for you. She's been talking about it.
Leave here hungry all the time.
Yeah, well, maybe next meeting you won't. I'm sorry I interrupted you, Michael. You're too,
I passed it on to Jason.
okay, you don't have a first district thing,
Nothing
okay.
else from the first district.
Jason,
Fine.
you're fine. Bo,
Nothing from the third.
fifth, fourth.
Fourth, I'd like to thank the Fordsville Park Committee and volunteers for putting on the Easter egg hunt for the kids up there. And then they also got a Freedom Fest coming up July the 11th.
Is that gonna
Save
be
the day.
fireworks?
It'll be fireworks,
They're gonna do it July 11th, okay.
July the 11th.
Because I was thinking if it was the fourth, you and I would have a conflict.
Yeah, so that's all I have.
Thank you.
Fourth.
Thank you.
I don't have anything good.
Justin, do you have anything?
No, thank you, Judge.
Adam? You don't have anything for us? Is there any other elected official? Oh, mate, you would remember this now, wouldn't you? No, it's okay. I'm just kidding.
I know.
What used to be called Project Graduation is now called, what's it called now?
Senior Sunrise?
Senior
Yeah,
Sunrise,
Senior
something like that.
Senior
Yeah.
Sunrise. And then typically, we've all gave them a donation from our discretionary funds. What was it, 100 apiece last year?
Last year, Kenny, I lost your note. Last year it came out of the community for
No.
1,000.
Okay, that's
That was
right.
last year, but we don't.
We don't have it in the community there this time. So if, I will go ahead and put it down, I'll do 100 out of my discretionary fund.
Is it for the graduation?
Yes, for high school
Project
graduation.
graduation.
Okay.
Yeah. Who all's hand?
I
will.
Is that
Larry's
Larry?
hand? Jason?
I'll do 200.
That's what I was gonna say, I don't mind doing
He
it.
upped the, he's
Uh-oh.
That way we
upping the
can-
bid on us there.
Come on, guys.
Okay, Larry, you're 100? I'm trying to get this
100.
documented,
He's
so.
100, he's 200, I'm 100.
I do auctions if I can help out.
Jason?
I also have a park in my district like Fordsville, so I'm going to do 200 as well for project graduation.
Okay. You too? Uh-oh.
We're
I
gonna
was
fix them
gonna
up.
do two.
We're fixing them up good, aren't we? That's
All right.
good.
Get a big screen TV for
All right.
that.
Anybody else changing their total?
Be sure to give Candy this, note she got there.
Okay.
They got 11.
Yeah,
2, 4,
So-
6.
Cost went up.
yeah,
How many give 200? Everybody?
Well, I'll do it for everybody.
okay.
Okay, so
Two,
we got- all right.
Everybody 200, so that's $1,200, okay. That's gonna be great.
Write the check?
Huh?
Go ahead and write the check or wait till the next?
No, well, put it on bills and claims
Okay.
for next meeting.
They're not doing it until May the 8th,
That's what I was.
so,
Yeah, we'll be good to get it on next court. Just put it on bills and claims. You can give this to her for bills and claims. With notes on it. Okay, I've done total county officials. I'm see if anybody else here, county officials, got any statement? Being none, has anybody in the audience got anything for the good of the community? Come on.
I didn't. This guy first, go ahead.
No, you come on
no,
up to
to
the
the
mic.
mic. So we can all hear
Appointed
you.
microphone.
I just got a phone call about the time. I know this court's being faced with negotiating a new contract for the landfill. Just in the last week, and I don't know if you guys are aware of it or not, I jumped 2,780 pounds of construction debris at the landfill. It was $135 and some change. And I'd always heard that it was a lot cheaper to dump it in Davis County. So I thought, well, I'll look. And I did, looked on their website, whether it's right or wrong. If I would have taken that over there as a Davis County citizen, it would have cost $31 and some change. So please keep that in mind when you're negotiating a contract. There's a lot of difference there. I could have dumped, if a person in Davis County could dump 4 times and had a little bit of money left over. And there's also some rumor of possibly selling the landfill. You know, where is the control of what the rates may become if they sell it? The other thing, if the county sells it and gains $50 million, $60 million, whatever the price may be, from a business standpoint, if I have to pay more for something to gain it, I'm gonna have to charge more for something. So even if the court may see the gain of 50, 60, 100 million, whatever it be, the citizens in the county are the ones paying to dump their trash. Not only the citizens, but the small businesses that may have a construction or demolition, you know, so not only the people that pick up trash for a living, but the people that do construction work, the people that you're gonna get the contract to do construction work, they've gotta dump that trash somewhere. So it's more to it than just the initial sale of the landfill, if that's even consideration. I strongly discourage it if it is, but just keep in mind, why is there such a difference in price per ton from Davis County versus Ohio County? Thank you.
We were aware of that. Thanks for bringing it to everybody's attention, but we were aware of that, and I'm sure that will be something that will be in the negotiations of the new contract, whether it, you know, whichever arrangement we make with whoever. There's it's so much interest in that landfill now from people wanting to run it. It's just unreal how many people reached out to us from all over well, not all over the United States, all over the southern half of the United States reached out to us wanting to do it. So we've got something valuable there, and it's going to be figure out what the best way to handle it. And the way I understand it, we're going to do an RFP out to everybody, and then it'll be, we'll know what we have got to consider. And the ones we know, we can tell them at the rates, we'd want the rates as part of the contract. For our locals anyway. Thank you. Anybody else got anything?
I wasn't gonna speak on the trash, but he's exactly correct, but, I think even for the people, it's tight. One of the reasons you see so many mattresses and box springs dumped on the side of the road. We had some people drop off at the Mission Center an old mattress and box springs. It's $26 for the mattress and $26 for the box springs to get rid of it at the landfill. You know, and it's ridiculous. It really is high. But that ain't what I was here about, but since he mentioned it. I was curious, I was wanting to see how I would go about getting a copy of the new resolution with the, for the construction bid jobs, how to get a copy of that resolution, and how I get on a list with opening the Mission Center and with all that we've got going on. I've had to reopen my construction company just to finance it, and I wouldn't mind being on bid on some of the jobs. So that was just a question I had of you.
Okay, I can answer you one question. Come here a second, we'll give you that right now.
That'll work.
Don't give him a sign copy.
Yeah.
Here. Oh, do you got one?
Thank you very much.
There you go, that we got covered.
Huh?
So we got that covered.
There you go, that works. That's basically all I had.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I appreciate all y'all doing. We know about it. We'll get into it anytime we can, but we do appreciate you guys.
I understand, thank you.
Mr. Hamilton?
Close the case on the gate case that you got against me. If you don't care, don't close it.
I'm sorry?
My case, the case where I was charged was,
Yeah, I know.
misdemeanor or some kind.
Yeah, I don't think we have any authority as far as fiscal court to do anything with that at all. However,
Who was the proper charges?
I'm assuming it was the co-company. I'm assuming. But this court here doesn't have anything to do with that. However, along those lines, we are looking into the possibility of passing an ordinance maybe, that I haven't presented these guys yet because we don't have it prepared, maybe having some limited, language that says people can't block a cemetery. Well, then it would be a different law then.
Well, as you know, I come over here for advice and help, and I talk to everybody, I talk to you, and I talk to Justin, and I talk to, the, state attorney, and everybody that I know might have an idea, and I didn't get any help.
Yeah.
But as soon as it was time to issue me a citation, they was there to do that, on the dot.
Right.
So,
Well,
if you think I ought to be happy with this, I'm sorry, I'll disappoint you, I'm not happy with it.
I understand. I do, Cheryl. I do. I understand. I appreciate you.
That's all I got.
Thank you. Anyone else have anything?
Hey, on that, on Cedar Loan, can you authorize me to write the check? When it's ready?
Is that okay? Is that in your motion?
Yes, I'll make that a motion.
We should, that should almost be in every one that we do. Because if we agree to pay something, you gotta write a check. So we need to get that, yes.
I thought we did.
Well, we talked about passing that resolution, but that's always there, but we never did really do that.
Okay.
But thanks for reminding us of it. We got it in there.
We talked about doing
If no one else has anything else, gentlemen, if y'all, hearts are at ease, we will go ahead and call this meeting adjourned. See you back in 2 weeks.
I know we talked about it, I just can't remember.